Hey everyone, I'm Maika. In this video, I want to explain what happens emotionally and psychologically in rebound relationships, why people get into them, what happens during the relationship, and why they end after a seemingly promising beginning. The type of relationships I'm referring to here are relationships that quickly follow a breakup and don't last, relationships that are more of a distraction from the breakup pain and a quick escape than an authentic relationship. In books, movies, and TV shows, rebounds are often something that is joked about. We have the best friend of the main character that always gives questionable advice, commenting that they need a rebound to heal from their breakup, that they quickly need to get back out there so that they can feel wanted and whole again. But is that really a good idea? Let's look at the typical phases a rebound relationship goes through. Number 1, relief. The main purpose of a rebound relationship is to offer relief from a breakup. And I've talked about this before, how painful breakups, separations, and divorces are. And you've probably experienced that yourself as you're here watching the videos on this channel. Breakups are so hurtful because they shatter all of our core emotional needs. Our need for connection and healthy interdependence, our need to feel good about ourselves and desired, our need to know what's going on in our life, to be able to pursue our goals and feel in control of our future. So breakups are so devastating because all of these core needs get shattered and hurt. So we lose the fundament of the things we need in life emotionally. And I think it makes sense that the thought or urge to find a quick fix to this problem would come up, that being the rebound relationship. Of course, most people don't enter a rebound relationship thinking, this is my rebound. It's more of a, this is so painful, I can't stand this, this needs to go away, and it probably will if I get together with this person who seems nice enough. And for a short while, there is a sense of relief that this whole breakup pain, it's over and done with. I've solved this problem, I can go on with life, I'm good. It's comforting to be reassured by the new person. I'm lovable, I'm attractive, desirable, and wanted. So it's an attempt to find a quick solution for a problem that's on the inside, on the outside. Number 2, the honeymoon phase. The relief is accompanied by the honeymoon phase of the new relationship. Our bodies are in a different biological state when we've just gotten together with someone. It's a powerful hormone cocktail that makes us feel excited, alive, enthusiastic, optimistic. This is a phase of feeling hopeful about the new relationship, thinking, this time it's going to turn out the way I'd hoped my last relationship would turn out. And in this phase, the new partner is often idealized, put on a pedestal, seen through a lens that maximizes their strengths and minimizes their weaknesses. It's more about convincing oneself of a fantasy than looking for true compatibility. Number 3, disappointment. The problem is if we rush into a relationship without an honest dating phase, if we rush into a relationship with a blindfold on, just to quickly find someone, at some point we will have to take the blindfold off. And what we see then is often a surprise that leads to disappointment. The disappointment is the realization that the new person isn't who you'd hoped they'd be or become. You realize that you're not as compatible as you thought, or that they're maybe not really interested in being with you long term, or that you trigger each other similarly to how you and your ex triggered each other. When the honeymoon hormones wear off, you both settle into seeing each other more realistically, including everything that would need to be resolved and worked on so that you could be together long term, and that can be overwhelming. Number 4, the end. This is when a rebound relationship ends and 2 disappointed people go separate ways. And from here, their lives can go into different directions. And if it's into the direction of growth, they realize that they want to approach their next relationship differently, more deliberately. Rebounds fail because lasting relationships are built on towards moves, not away moves or avoidance. You can't get to a fulfilling relationship if your main goal in starting a new relationship is getting away from the old relationship. If your goal in dating is to avoid feeling your feelings and avoid learning how to be good on your own and regulate your own emotions, Your next relationship will have issues. A new relationship needs to be an intentional choice that you make with both eyes wide open. You need to have the emotional and mental bandwidth to also decide against somebody if after a few dates you realize it wouldn't work. If you're still so hurt that you'd run into any other person's arms, it's likely that randomness will end up disappointing you. After having said all of that, I also want to emphasize that there is no fixed amount of time that somebody has to wait before getting into a new relationship. I think some of you watching this are scared of making a mistake and holding yourself back from dating when you're actually ready. And it would be good for you to get back out there. In a discerning way, of course, which you're capable of. People with lots of inner insecurities or relationship OCD tend to overthink and hold back with doing what matters to them out of fear of making a mistake. So it could be you're watching this thinking, so good, I'm not somebody who would get into a rebound relationship. I'm not going to make that mistake. When you're actually putting off doing what you want and need and moving along with your life. Some psychological researchers have even researched if getting back into a new relationship within a year could have benefits. I'll add the references to these studies in the description box. And to sum them up, there's not enough studies on this to come to any sort of conclusion, but what these studies indicate is that not waiting for too long could have benefits, and waiting long in itself probably isn't that helpful. Healing isn't about letting time pass. It's also not about doing years of therapy and pausing your life. It's also not following things you think you should do so that others don't think negatively of you when you haven't reflected these things for yourself yet and figured out what you think is the right thing to do. We need to stop using just time between the old and new relationship as a measure and prognosis for how long the relationship will last and how good it will be. There's so much that goes into grieving and recovering after a breakup, and there's so much that goes into dating and building a healthy relationship. It's an oversimplification to boil all of this down to how long did somebody wait before getting into a new relationship? I think we like this to be more important than it is because it gives us a sense of control and orientation. It's really easy to have a number and then dissect it and come to all these conclusions. And it gives us a sense of control over our ex and our own future, but it's not that simple. So when reflecting this for yourself, ask yourself, am I dating because I want to distract myself from the pain of my breakup? Or because I'm authentically ready to date? Or am I waiting to date because I'm afraid something will go wrong? Or because I authentically need more time to process? Could I write a list of reasons why I think this new person is somebody I want to be with? Or do I not want to look at that because I just want to be with anybody? Or have I gotten to a point where every person I meet, I immediately come up with a long list of reasons not to be with them because I'm afraid of getting hurt or hurting somebody else? So if I were to rewrite the advice of the best friend to somebody who just went through a breakup into something more helpful than just you need to quickly get back out there, I'd have them say, take your time processing losing what's been so far the most important relationship in your life. Allow yourself to grow from that, whatever that means for you. And when you're ready, start dating again with intention and deliberation and without overthinking or inauthentic avoidance. I'll stop here. Let me know if you have any more questions. Till next time, take care. And remember, you can't get to where you want to go by just running away from where you've been.